I don't understand. I don't get it. When when did it become normal to speak to yourself? It's been very normalized in this society nowadays. Huh? I think it's the age of social media and online content producing and all that. But it's become very normal nowadays to speak to yourself. You find someone with a camera, like they just hold a camera in their hand like this, and they're looking at the camera and they are talking. They look like they're crazy. Talking to someone like is the natural thing to do, but talking to yourself since I was young, you would be considered crazy. If I saw someone talking to myself, I'm like, that guy's nuts. He needs to go to a mental hospital. But now it's very normal. I just look at the screen and I'm talking like there's someone I'm talking to right here, right now. Hmm? And to be very honest, there is no one. This is an empty room. It's very empty. I'm only the only one here. Yet I'm talking so conversationally, like there is something like there's someone I'm talking to right now. When did this become normal? I always thought it was weird. Like YouTubers, like every time I watch a YouTube video or a video on another site like TikTok or Instagram, I just assume like this person is talking to me. For some reason, it feels very personalized that the person is talking to me, and I can feel it when I think of it carefully, or when I see the behind the scenes of the video. Sometimes some of these creators post behind the scenes, and you see them looking at the camera and talking to the camera like they're talking to you. I think it's weird. Actually, they were not talking to me. They're talking to their own camera. How is that normal? You talking to the camera like it's another human being. Yeah, this what is happening? We are all crazy now. We are all crazy. I see these like on TikTok. People post on TikTok. They are sharing their stories with the camera. Yeah, they share their stories with the camera. And I'm a culprit of this too. I always thought it was weird. That's why I didn't start a YouTube channel for a very long time. Because I found it weird to talk to myself. I like sit down and have a 10 or 15-minute conversation with myself. I never thought that was possible. I had thought about it for a very long time. The longest I had ever had a conversation with myself was 59 seconds. I remember. It's the first video on this channel. 59 seconds. And that was the longest 59 seconds of my life. I couldn't believe I had talked to myself for 59 good seconds. And yet I did. And now it feels very normal. There's no one here. You are not here. Do you know that you're not here? Yeah, you're actually not here. I'm alone. I'm alone. I'm talking to myself. I'm crazy. I need to go to a mental hospital. I'm talking to myself. It's not normal. It has never been normal in any society. From the medieval times, no one was allowed to talk to themselves. They would look at your age. Like if you're 97 and talking to yourself, then it's kind of okay. We kind of excuse you for that. But I'm in my late 20s, almost turning 30. That's a scary age. But yeah, I'm still pretty young, I would say. I'm not that old to be talking to myself. I don't know how I'll be talking to myself when I'm 97. I'll probably be having 10-hour long conversations during the day. I'm already doing 10 minutes right now, and I'm 30. I'm 29, actually. 29, not 30, but it's pretty close. My birthday is coming up very soon. So yeah, I don't know who normalized talking to yourself. It's not healthy. I can't be more uh, serious about this issue than now. It's not a healthy behavior. Yet we keep doing it, and I'm spreading it by putting this video out there. I'm spreading this problem of people talking to themselves. Someone might get inspired by me and start talking to themselves too. Only they might do it without a camera. And if someone walks in here, I also feel weird. Like sometimes I'll be recording here and then someone walks in and I'm like, hey, I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself very seriously. Like I'm having a serious discussion with someone. They might look at me and maybe like, we need your medication like bumped up. We need to bump up your daily dose of medication because it's getting worse. It looks like it's getting worse. You know, I have schizophrenia. If you watch some of my other videos, you'll know that. So my schizophrenia can make me talk to myself. Actually, I don't. I try to talk to myself inside my head rather than outside because the conversation I have with in my head are weird. So if I speak them out, someone may look at me and wonder what the hell goes on in your brain. Yet I'm here talking to myself. I don't understand. That is not okay, but this is okay. If someone sees a camera, they might be just, oh, he's recording a video. That's okay. But if I didn't have a camera and I started doing this, my dosage would definitely be bumped up. I can assure you that the doctors would notice. I mean, they would. But it's okay as long as I have a camera. As long as I have a camera, it's okay to talk to myself. That's exactly what I'm doing. I'm talking to myself. You're not here. I can't see you. And I know it might look like I'm looking at you right now. I can't see you. This is my camera. This is my camera. You're not here. You didn't realize you're not here. Social media is really full. I don't know. There's an effect in our brain. I don't know what it's called. And there's names for every effect in this world. I have learned. Every effect has a name. People have gone through it. But there's this effect you feel. I've forgotten what I want to talk about. But there's that effect. There's that effect. Once I remember it, I'll tell you. There's that effect. Oh, that effect. Yeah, if I remember. The effect of feeling like someone is talking to you as long as their eyes look like they are facing you in your face. It's an effect. I don't know what effect to call it. It feels so real. You forget. You immerse yourself in that world so much as they're talking. And somehow you feel like you're talking to them. You feel like you're having a real conversation with this person. Like if you're not having a conversation since you can't reply, you feel like you're watching a speech from someone who can see you and would have some stage fright. Like I don't have stage fright. Whether there are five people watching here, I'm no longer here. Like by the time you're watching this video, I'm not here. Don't be fooled that I'm here. This is not live. I'm not. I'm not. There is that effect. You feel like that person is with you there that time. They are doing very different things from that. They are not talking to themselves where they are. So yeah, social media has normalized talking to yourselves too much. I don't know what our ancestors would think of us if they resurrected today and just found us with our camera gear, with our tripods over there, or with our phones on our hands and all that. I think they would find it weird, even the phone calls. Nowadays, it's weird. You might think someone is talking to themselves, but they have earpods in and the phone is in the pocket. So they look like they're talking to themselves, but they're actually talking to someone. I think you should make sure people know you're talking to someone, you're not talking to yourself. People may get concerned. Because I got concerned when I saw someone talking to themselves. Then I realized they had earpods on. They were talking to someone. Make sure you have your phone on your hand, even if you have earpods on. Just let people know you're not crazy and you don't need help. Because we don't need people call ambulances for no reason. They might call an ambulance for you and you don't really need it, and someone else who actually needs it does not get that chance to use the ambulance. We need to make something like we need to institute a rule like if you're making a YouTube video, something like this, or a video for social media, TikTok, or Instagram, or whatever, and make sure there is someone there who is watching you as you're talking, so that you're not talking to them. You'll be talking to that person. I mean, if you're watching, you can assume I'm talking to you, but I'm actually talking to someone else, and I'm not talking to myself because it's weird. I'm talking to myself. There's no one here. There's no one here. I'm absolutely talking to myself, and it's normal. It's normal. I was always afraid. Once I was diagnosed with schizophrenia, I felt like talking on the outside. Like I felt like talking to myself on the outside. Now I was like, oh, people will never forgive me for that. I will be labeled as the person who talks to themselves. Nowadays, you wouldn't even know. Nowadays, if someone started talking to themselves, you'd assume they're recording a video with an invisible camera or something like that. It might be that the camera might be somewhere where you're not seeing it and you assume they're talking to themselves. So it's better to assume nowadays that they are recording a video or they have AirPods, some invisible. Some of the hearing devices can be inserted deep into the ear so that you don't see them. Assume they're inside there, they're talking to someone. Because that's what the 21st century is all about. Talking to yourself and it's normal. We are not interacting with people. Like I'm not. I'm very introverted. You might not see it here, but I'm very introverted. Like I'm talking to myself with so much passion, but when I have to talk to someone, it becomes a whole different thing. It's a whole different game. It's a game of it's a game of chess. It's difficult. It's complicated. There's a lot of variables to balance. But when I'm talking to myself, it's easy. You're not replying. You're not gonna reply. Maybe you reply in the comments, and I might reply. But me just watching. I have no one to tell me I'm saying the wrong thing. I have no one to worry about. No feelings to worry about hurting. I might hurt your feelings, but I'm already gone. I'm not here. I recorded this video long ago. I'm not here. I'm not here. If you think I'm here, you're very mistaken. You have been you have been confused. You have been confused. I'm not here. I'm not here. I'm talking to myself. I can't believe it. I really can't. I never thought I would be doing this. I never thought. And yeah, it's come to that time. I've come to terms with myself, and I've come to accept that it's the new reality. Talking to yourself is a new reality. You don't have to talk to anyone if you don't feel like talking to anyone. You can talk online. I see people sharing all sorts of stories online. like the deepest of stories, the most controversial of stories. I don't know. I might also post some deep things and some controversial things. That's just an internet thing now. Right now, people just post things that could be things you might not share. I say so- I share some of these things in real life, so I feel okay sharing them here. But some people will share things they would never share outside there, which is okay. I have no problem with that. Some of these YouTube videos are just an emotional outlet. It's a way to find someone who thinks like you or someone who doesn't think like you. You can find either. But either is okay. It's the purpose of it all. You find someone who will either tell you something you don't know, or someone who makes you feel like you're not alone. That's the entire the entire essence of the internet. You're able to connect with people you'd otherwise not be able to meet in real life because real life is limited. I can speak to 100 people online, but in one day. But it's very hard for me to speak to 10 people in a day in real life because there's a limited number of people you can meet. There's a limited number of people who have the time to speak to you or engage in your business because everyone is busy with their own things. So it's only online, like on these forums where you can find people who are like-minded or opposite-minded. People, you find people of all sorts. People, you're able to connect. Someone, maybe you are free, and the only other person is who is free is 10 kilometers away. The only other free person is 100 kilometers away. But on the internet, we are just a small global village. The billions of us can be able to like interact with each other, no matter how far apart we are. So yeah, being like talking to yourself is quite an epidemic, but I guess it's an epidemic we need. We have normalized it as a society, and I'm part of it, so I cannot rebuke it. I cannot come here and tell you not to talk to yourself, because that's exactly what I do, and it's okay. It's freeing in a way. It's freeing in a way. Like I'm sharing some very deep thoughts that I might bore you with later. I don't know who is interested in. So talking to a person about these kind of things in person, I might feel like I'm putting so much on them because I don't know whether they're interested in this kind of stuff. Like if you don't like this kind of stuff, you can just click away, and I don't have a problem with it. I'm not here, as I said. I'm not here. I left. I'm probably sleeping somewhere. So I'm not here. So yeah, like if you don't like it, you can just click away, and that's okay. That's okay if you don't like this. You'll find something you like. But if someone likes what I'm talking about, they can take the time and listen. But in real life, it's very hard for me to find such kind of a person who will be ready to listen and like the people who watch are probably people who are very far away from where I am. So it's it's hard. It's hard to find people who are like willing to listen to her. So it has become normal. Like I appreciate the that the society has made it normal to just speak yourself, speak to a camera like you're speaking to a human being. Imagine I'm just looking at the camera right now. I can see myself. Okay, my screen can show me where I am, so I can look at myself. But yeah, just looking at it's like talking to the mirror. I see people talking to the mirror too, which I used to find weird. Telling themselves I'm doing the best. They're wearing a suit and a tie, and like I look the best today. Today will be the best day of my life. You do you. Be great. Be the best you can be. You deserve it. All that in the mirror. I was like, I can never do that. I can never do that. But yeah, I understand them nowadays. I'm like, I might just starting doing that because that's the same thing I'm doing. I'm talking to a camera and talking to a mirror. There's not so much difference, and there's so much you can let out. Nowadays, there are other avenues to let out. If you have not been exposed to this, the AI boom. AI is very great, very conversational. If you want to have a very deep conversation, now you can talk to your phone or your laptop or your TV, whatever the AI is. You can have a completely human conversation. And the AI is programmed to be very nice to you and very helpful and based on your mood and everything and all that. So you're going to find something like a friend. You can have conversation. You can vent without having to worry about putting too much burden on the other person. Yeah, it's literally talking to yourself or talking to your phone, but it's okay. It's okay, and it's okay to do it. I approve it. It's not one of these behaviors where I'm going to be saying it's unacceptable and we shouldn't do it. No, we should. You should talk to yourself more often. Get out those words that are too hard to get out onto another person, because you don't know what the other person, what the burdens the other person is carrying. So it's not always okay to put all your burdens on them. Yeah, that's my opinion at least. Yeah, that's all I had to say. Thank you.